classic on this beautiful Friday morning. It's a public holiday, and I'm out for a little breakfast run with Bullet Vlogs. I thought I'd pop in and say hi. We hadn't chatted in a while. And we're going to talk about speed! Speed, speed, speed. And moreover, the regulation thereof. And how it affects how we enjoy our motorcycles and how the state gets their money. So first off, I like to throw it out there that I do not think any motorcyclist does not speed. If you wanna call bullshit in the comments. Say, Migs, I never speed on my motorcycle. Big, bold, capital letters. And I still won't believe you. Because I know part of what the big draw is for a motorcycle is you're a fighter jet, man. You're a fighter jet on the ground. I mean, we are inches from the deck. And part of the visceral experience of riding a motorcycle is that boom, you're there. And it's quick. And stuff's coming at you and you feel the wind. And it's awesome. That's part of why we ride, right? So I don't think that anybody on a motorcycle, generally, doesn't speed at least a little bit. Do I condone speeding? If it's safe, yes I do. If it's safe, yes I do. So what's safe mean? What's qualifying as safe? Am I speeding right now? Yes. This is a 60k an hour zone. I'm not going 60 k's an hour. Am I tackling this road in a safe manner? Absolutely. I am in full control of this bike. And there's no mitigating factors. My tires are warmed up. It's a public holiday, so there's low traffic. I know the road very well. I've ridden it more times than I can count. And so I feel safe taking this road at this speed. Is that above the posted speed limit? Yes, it is. Does it make it dangerous? No, not for my skill level and my knowledge of the road and the conditions. So, that's my opinion on is speeding okay. Now, the enforcement thereof. Now here's what kind of gets me, and some of my Oz friends I think are feeling this pinch a little bit more than I am. Speeding has become so hyper-regulated in some places. You with me, Ben? Has become so hyper-regulated in some places that motorcyclists are spending more time looking at their heads up, looking at their tach and their speedometer to make sure that they're not breaking the law than they are paying attention to the road. And I have a serious problem with that because, as you know, motorcyclists need all the things in their corner they can get, and one of those things is being able to pay attention to the road all of the time. Not just 90% of the time, not 95% of the time. I mean, shit, dude, I don't even like checking my mirror sometimes because I don't like looking down because a lot can happen, especially when you're on a motorcycle, you're moving with a bit of speed. You want to be looking forward. You don't want to be glancing down at your tach all the time. So the problem is these guys are getting hit with tickets for like 2-3 k's an hour over the speed limit, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's stupid. And I know people might say, the argument might be, especially from gauges, well, if you don't speed, you don't have to worry about it. But if you're not in a flipping car with a giant cage around you and where your line of sight, think about your line of sight in a car, right? When you're looking out your windshield, how long does it take, like how much effort does it take to look at your speedometer versus when you're on a motorcycle? Especially I'm on a standard bike, and so I'm sitting straight up. This is like my normal riding position's about like this. So if I want to check my speedometer, I gotta go like that to check it, like that. Does a fucking car driver have to go like that to check their speedometer? Absolutely not. So it worries me that that bikers are so concerned about getting a flipping ticket that they're having to constantly clock watch. Is speed enforcement good? Yes, in a sense. You know, you don't need to be going 240 k's an hour down a public road. That's dangerous unless you're Marc Marquez and you have that kind of control over your bike, and you're a MotoGP badass, and even then, it's not safe on public roads. So speed enforcement is necessary. However, it's not necessary down to flipping 2Ks an hour. You know what I mean? Guys can't be worried about the small stuff. Irony! Was that irresponsible? Perhaps. Sometimes you gotta have fun though. If you're gonna speed safe. And I will catch you on the flip side. Y'all have a good one. Cheers, guys.